Olá, eu sou Moisés Esagui e nós estamos iniciando novo curso, mini curso.
Hello, I am Moisés Esagui. We are just starting a new mini course. Learn about human behavior. We will have many days and you can follow us. We will learn together how to relate to other people, but before that, we will learn how to relate to ourselves. Today is the first day and I must tell you some things. Human relationship is essential for us to grow and to have a happier life. I don't know anyone on earth that adds something or makes a path sharing this infinite space without really learning how to interact with others. We have many limitations, barriers, and fences in our life. These fences can be country borders, state borders, or social barriers, the prejudice we have against some races, colors, beliefs, religions. We create many limits. In order to truly interact with people, no matter the languages we have created. This planet is full of different languages. So if you want to talk to someone from another country, you have to make an effort and face the language barrier to refer to things that are normally the same. If you have lunch, you use a plate. The plate doesn't have the same name and meaning everywhere. A comb. It's the same, different meanings and linguistic references. Every part of our body, which is equal to everyone's body, we also name differently. This surely causes difficulties to relate, grow, and learn. I always say it's very important to learn other languages, but also to learn universal things, like music, for example. Music is a space of universal interaction. Painting is a space of universal interaction. You don't need to say much to admire a painting, no matter where it comes from. The same for music. There are also other universal languages, like numbers, mathematics. It is used and understood everywhere. I believe we must create another universal space to interact, and we can only start it through knowledge, search, and mainly our effort. In this course, learn about human behavior. You will discover the way to deal with your emotional processes, and also how to interact with people close to you. We start talking about our family members. The first contact you have is your mother, father, your family. Let's find out why some difficulties happen in this relationship. You probably have a job too. Let's find out why things don't always flow easily. Why your friends and colleagues also have differences you can or can't deal with. The affective part? Yes. This is an important thing in our life and we need to know more about it. How to treat others with respect and affection. How to exchange affection in a very healthy and happy way. We are going to do this on this journey together. I believe that knowing more about human behavior makes you also understand much more about yourself. This is good, a very healthy thing. As I see behavior and spirituality together, I will surely include a little bit of spirituality too, so that you understand why some things happen in your life as a result of certain kinds of behavior. I can sincerely tell you this is just a short course. We have online and in-person courses at Center for Consciousness Studies, in which we discuss subjects in a more detailed way. Each item I will talk here can become a lecture or a course. When I talk about a kind of behavior, we can have a whole course about it. Aggressive people, we can talk for hours about it, focusing on every aspect of this kind of person. People who have a passive behavior, or some kind of disorder, like obsessive-compulsive disorder. We can talk about every aspect of it. How is the affective life of someone who has a disorder? How is their sexuality? How is their relationship with their parents and relatives? Depending on the kind of behavior, there are differences. We will talk about important things that turn our life into either a path of happiness or difficulties. Everything is possible to be changed. That's why we are offering this course. Learn about human behavior, so that you can review your life and realize if you are not having a very productive journey. It can get more productive if you know how you are, if you can name the things in you in which you are made of, and also if you are able to see people's emotional constitution. Our spiritual constitution depends a lot on our emotional one. You don't have all kinds of experiences in life and come out unharmed, whether they are positive or negative. We always have the marks of our life, existence, and experiences. I think it's very positive for us to discover what makes us happy and unhappy, so that we can clearly see the best path within this space I consider very important, which is the knowledge of human emotion. We can't say, I am not emotional, or I am absolutely rational. It doesn't work like that. Our relationship with others. We have 7 billion people in the world nowadays. The biggest part, at least 80–90% of the people in this planet live in a reactive emotional situation. They are reactive people. Just a small percentage have more emotional stability. It means that the person reacts well when they receive some news or some information. There's enough balance when they think about it and they speak with propriety, clarity, and discernment. We surely don't experience this situation with the people around us. The calculations I do are, for you to live with a group of people that is quite advanced, stable, good-humored, and productive, it is not so simple. We really are surrounded by people who are more reactive than stable, both in their mood and emotional constitution. Due to this, we will try to understand. Let's understand this high percentage of people who have this condition, with the intention of interacting better with people in your daily life. The learning we have here at Center for Consciousness Studies needs to be practical, useful, and possible to use every day. Spirituality shouldn't be a distant knowledge, which we can't make any changes or are afraid of. The spirituality people usually learn carries an unbearable burden of fear. You hear you can't review your past reincarnations. Why can't you do that? I can tell you in advance that you have already done everything. You've done everything you can imagine. Then today you can't see it because it's difficult for you. No, we need to have courage and overcome everything around us in order to be happy. All learnings, no matter the level, are very good and positive for us. The more you know, the less suffering you have. You will have more internal capacity to solve all your issues. So, we will have this journey first considering that the fear will not stop us. We have to review ourselves. The emotional threats are bigger than the real ones. Let's work on these emotional threats and understand them to free our psychic apparatus, our emotional apparatus from all those burdens that make us tired, either during the day or after a night's sleep. Then we will have a happier, healthier, and more coherent life. This is a great way for those who want to be happy. If you find, for some reason, there are other factors besides the responsibility we should have over ourselves, we can talk. All this work we are doing is open for you. You can send us messages and we will answer. We accept suggestions and criticism. They are part of our growth. I see the world as a group of people who want to grow and evolve. Our path has been long. Human development has several phases, but we have always added some knowledge. I don't think we evolved very much in terms of individual improvement. We need to go a little faster. We have filled ourselves with beliefs, preconceived ideas, trainings. We have created so many rituals and routines for our lives that they prevented us from being a little better than we are. But I believe this is the roadmap of life we can follow, a script that wasn't pre-established beforehand, but we were doing it along our history, through our learning. Now, in this moment of our life, that we have a very large population on Earth, it's important to take a break, reflect, and follow a better path, which is interacting with people in the best way possible.
É importante que a gente dê uma paradinha, reflita e siga um caminho melhor. Um caminho melhor sempre é quando a gente se relaciona com o outro da melhor forma.
Would you like to participate in a work of energy giving from afar that is benefiting thousands of people? Click on the link below for more information.